Hello and welcome to the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, ready to guide you through today's most important stories. NewsRamp.com brings you curated business news from top sources, keeping you informed and ahead of the curve. A quick note before we start. This podcast is created using AI and AI voices, but all the news stories are real, and you can find the complete articles on NewsRamp.com. It's Thursday afternoon, December 18th, 2025, and we've got an exciting lineup of health, fitness, and wellness news waiting for you. So whether you're driving, taking a break, or winding down for the day, let's get right into it. Our first story today is
GeoVax announces publication of study demonstrating cross-variant protection using the multi-antigen GeoCM4S1 vaccine. GeoVax Labs Inc. announced the publication of a study showcasing the effectiveness of their multi-antigen GeoCM4S1 vaccine in providing full protection against the Omicron variant in animal models. The study revealed that T-cell immunity played a crucial role in offering cross-variant protection, even in the absence of neutralizing antibodies. This highlights the importance of T-cell responses in next-generation COVID-19 vaccines, especially for immunocompromised individuals. The results demonstrate that the GeoCM04S1 vaccine, encoding both spike and nucleocapsid proteins, outperformed spike-only vaccines by delivering broader and more durable immunity. This study lays a strong scientific foundation for the ongoing clinical development of GeoCM04S1, which is currently being evaluated in Phase 2 trials for immunocompromised patients.
Boost your rehab center's admissions with tailored SEO. Recovery Path Marketing introduces specialized SEO strategies to revolutionize the admissions process for rehab centers. By focusing on keyword optimization, high-quality content, local SEO, user experience, and social media engagement, the company aims to enhance online visibility and drive more admissions. With a team of seasoned professionals dedicated to providing personalized service, Recovery Path Marketing helps rehab centers achieve success by aligning SEO strategies with their unique needs and goals. By investing in expert SEO, rehab centers can thrive in the digital landscape and make a positive impact on their communities.
Forbes Business Council author Lindsay O'Neill-O'Keefe publishes 2025 Evidence-Based Biohacking Trends Report. Forbes Business Council author Lindsay O'Neill-O'Keefe, CEO of Wellness Eternal and founder of the Biohacking Index, has published a groundbreaking trends analysis titled The Wellness Revolution: Evidence-Based Insights into Biohacking Trends in 2025. This article, based on proprietary data from verified consumer and practitioner reviews, highlights measurable outcomes in the biohacking, longevity, and performance markets. Emphasizing data-driven market movement, the piece discusses modality adoption rates, pricing shifts, and efficacy standards. Leading innovators and industry players like Dr. Jason Sunners, Hyperbaric Oxygen NJ Oxygen Health Systems, and Sunlighten are referenced. The Biohacking Index, a key component of the analysis, aggregates verified ratings to ensure trends are rooted in measurable impact. The full article is available on Forbes.com, emphasizing the importance of data credibility in wellness decisions. Investor news breaks. Telomir Pharmaceuticals, Nasdaq TILO, reports favorable IND-enabling GLP safety results for Telomir 1. Telomir Pharmaceuticals, listed on Nasdaq as TILO, has reported favorable results for its lead therapeutic candidate, Telomir 1. The company shared that no treatment-related adverse effects were found in various safety studies, including cardiovascular, respiratory, and phototoxicity evaluations. Telomir 1 demonstrated consistent systemic exposure and predictable pharmacokinetics, supporting its progression towards human clinical trials pending final quality assurance review. Telomir Pharmaceuticals is focused on developing small molecule therapeutics targeting cancer, aging, and degenerative diseases through modulation of DNA and histone methylation. For more information, visit the company's newsroom. Biomed news breaks. Soligenix Inc., SNGX, publishes positive Phase 2A SG945 data in Behçet's disease. Soligenix Inc. has published positive Phase 2A SGX945 data in Behçet's disease. Results from the proof-concept study showed beneficial effects in 7 of 8 patients with sustained improvement after treatment. SGX 945 outcomes were comparable to apremilast, Otezla, with reductions in oral ulcers and pain. The dosing stopped at week 4, unlike apremilast, which required continuous administration. Soligenix plans to pursue reformulation for home-based subcutaneous administration and expand development of Duscatide for other inflammatory conditions. The company also aims to engage regulators for a follow-on clinical study. For more information, visit the company's newsroom at ht/ibn.fm/sngx.
Biomed News Breaks. Nutriband Inc., NATRB, responds to fentanyl WMD executive order, highlights a Versa TM fentanyl development. Nutriband Inc., listed on NASDAQ as NTRB, responded to the Trump administration executive order designating illicit fentanyl as weapons of mass destruction. The company clarified that FDA-approved prescription fentanyl therapies, like transdermal fentanyl patches, are necessary for severe chronic pain patients. Nutriband is partnering with Candiva to develop a Versa fentanyl, an abuse-deterrent opioid patch, to deter abuse and reduce accidental exposure. The company anticipates peak annual U.S. sales of $80 million to $200 million for a Versa fentanyl, with a focus on the U.S. market and plans for global expansion. For more information, visit Nutriband's website at www.nutriband.com.
GeoVax receives formal EMA scientific advice supporting pivotal Phase 3 immunobridging trial for GeoMVA. GeoVax Labs Inc. has received formal scientific advice from the EMA, aligning on the proposed Phase 3 trial design for GeoMVA, a vaccine candidate for mpox and smallpox prevention. This milestone allows GeoVax to move directly into the Phase 3 trial without additional Phase 1 or Phase 2 studies, accelerating operational planning. The EMA's feedback supports non-inferiority immunogenicity endpoints and confirms the safety database's sufficiency for registration. This progress signifies a significant step towards commercialization and strengthens GeoMVA's development profile. GeoVax anticipates initiating the Phase 3 program in the second half of 2026, positioning GeoMVA to potentially expand global vaccine supply for mpox and smallpox. Latino Commission on AIDS announces the 2026 Cielo Gala, Designing a World Without AIDS. The Latino Commission on AIDS has announced the 2026 Cielo Gala, happening on June 5th at Cipriani Wall Street in New York City. With the theme, Designing a World Without AIDS, the gala highlights the ongoing need to address the impact of HIV on Latin communities, 40 years after the CDC first reported disparities. The event will honor leaders in public health and research, including Dr. Helen Arteaga Landaverde, Gregory Millett, and Mario Perez. Funds raised will support HIV testing, prevention, and community initiatives. The Commission's commitment to health equity and culturally responsive programs continues as they work towards a future where all communities have access to care and dignity. Forbes Business Council author Lindsay O'Neill-O'Keefe publishes 2025 Evidence-Based Biohacking Trends Report. Forbes Business Council author Lindsay O'Neill-O'Keefe has published a groundbreaking trends analysis titled The Wellness Revolution: Evidence-Based Insights into Biohacking Trends in 2025. The report synthesizes data from verified consumer and practitioner reviews, highlighting measurable outcomes in the biohacking, longevity, and performance markets. Industry leaders like Dr. Jason Saunders and Oxygen Health Systems are recognized as innovators. The emphasis on verifiable results and data transparency reflects a maturing wellness landscape in 2025. Lindsay O'Neill-O'Keefe, CEO of Wellness Eternal and founder of the Biohacking Index, is at the forefront of research initiatives promoting evidence-based insights in health optimization. Top Heart and Brain Research for 2025 found new ways to treat old problems. The top heart and brain research of 2025 is filled with new ways to treat old problems, including high blood pressure, stroke, and heart failure. The American Heart Association compiled a review of significant scientific advances in the fight against heart and brain diseases. Researchers found new insights into cardiovascular disease risk factors, the impact of smoking and sleep, and groundbreaking approaches to treating heart failure. Studies also highlighted the importance of managing blood pressure, the impact of modifiable risk factors on cardiovascular disease, and new refinements in stroke treatment. Stay tuned for more updates on these exciting research findings.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24-7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.